Hello, I'm Peter Purves, and today I'm joined by vet Luke Gamble. Hi, Luke.
Hi, Peter.
Poorly pets can cause a tremendous amount of distress. Research has shown that a dog is such an integral part of the family that when they're ill, it can be very worrying. Now, I've got 6 dogs myself, and I do my very best to make sure that they stay happy and healthy. Well, today we're going to give you our top tips on how you can do the same. So let's start, Luke, with the summer's coming up. We hope it's going to be warm, but that can cause all sorts of problems. It's important that our dogs have plenty of water.
Water's an absolute must when you're looking after any animal. Fresh water is very important for dogs, and your average sized dog will drink about a pint of water a day. However, you've got to remember that amount massively varies depending on the breed, the size of dog, how much exercise it's doing, and of course the temperature.
And it must be fresh water.
Fresh is key.
What about grooming your dog? Dogs do need to be groomed. Even if they've got short coats, they still need it.
Absolutely. I mean, everyone wants to see an animal with a nice glossy coat. That's going to be key. And short-haired dogs are, of course, much easier to keep on top of than longer-haired ones.
But it's horses for courses, isn't it? Some people want a nice fluffy dog, but they require quite a lot of maintenance. So you've got to choose carefully.
Yeah, they take more time. You've got to groom them. But if you don't, burrs, bugs, muck can get into there, and that'll really bring an animal down.
What about diet? Now, there are all sorts of foods on the market. Diet is very important for all dogs.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many diets out there, and to be honest with you, I always think owners are the best judge of their own pet and how healthy it is. I think pick a good balanced diet. I think the key thing to remember is that the requirements of a diet vary depending on the life stage at which your dog is. So a puppy might need more protein and will probably need a bit more food than a slightly older dog.
And teeth, they're important, not just so the dog can bite you, but they need to keep their teeth healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nice, bright white teeth are key, and dental disease is a huge problem, specifically in the older dogs. Tartar builds up, causes gingivitis, dental abscesses. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but really the advice is for people to get out there, get a toothbrush and start brushing your dog's teeth from an early age.
You can get a lot of different things like toys, which also will make the dog chew, and they enjoy those. They're good.
Yeah, there's plenty of very safe, specially designed toys, in fact, which are really good for dogs' teeth. But things like dental sticks are brilliant for helping keep those teeth nice and shiny.
What kind of dangers should we be looking out for our dogs when they're out and about?
For the general health and well-being of your pet, you really want to keep on top of parasites. The big thing about lungworm is it's not like the other worms that we normally treat our dogs for. It doesn't just live in the guts. This particular parasite, Angiostrongarus vasorum, the adult lives in the heart and the major blood vessels supplying the lungs. And that's where it can cause a whole host of problems.
What kind of warning signs will they indicate? Do they show symptoms?
Yeah, well, this is the really hard thing about lungworm because the symptoms can be very non-specific. A dog can literally just not be itself. It might have a bit of exercise intolerance, it might be coughing, really just be a bit out of sorts, all the way through to bleeding, and then potentially they can even have fits and seizures and even die if it's left untreated.
So your advice would be, any doubts whatsoever, speak to your vet?
Yeah, I think get down your vet and talk about the prevention of this. Everyone needs to be aware about lungworm because its number of cases have doubled since 2008 and many people just don't really know about it.
Thanks very much, Luke. Well, as he says, if you have any problems at all, do please consult your vet. You'll always get support there. As a dog owner myself, well, there's nothing more pleasurable than to come home in the evening and to be greeted by man's best friend. But with that ownership, well, there does come a responsibility, and we must take it seriously. If you have any worries or concerns about lungworm, remember the Bayer Lungworm campaign, and you can look it up on the website www.lungworm.co.uk.